Alright, so now we've made it into the boss room. And look who it is, our favorite villain. You certainly are persistent. I'm terribly busy trying to find the clues that will help me revive the Demon King. Your incessant buzzing around my head like some irksome gadfly when I'm this busy as well, it's making me very disagreeable. Really? That's all you're gonna say? Or does he really need to say any more? Ancient Automaton, Koloktos. Oh my gosh. One of the best bosses in the entire game, if not the best boss of the entire game. I kid you not, this guy is just so cool. And it's not just me who has this opinion, I'm pretty sure everybody else agrees that this guy is just dang awesome. Anyway, so 6 arms, we need to avoid those attacks, get out the whip, and grab onto the little loopy things that are attaching his arms to his body. Alright, so get rid of his other arm. I don't know why I put the whip away. Now, you could remove the other arms that are not holding the sights, or whatever you want to call them, but instead I just personally like to wait for him to reveal his red orb in his chest, so I can just attack it with the sword. Otherwise, you're going to have to repeat this whole thing where he puts his arms all back together. Make sure you avoid the sights. I don't know what they're called. I'm not really a master with weapons. I don't know what weapons are. I mean, I just know the sword, I know a shield, and that's basically it. So keep on attacking the red orb. Now he's going into phase 2. Phase 2 is just basically phase 1, just rinse and repeat. Except I think this time he has a new attack. He can send out his sights like spinning blades like in Wild Wild West. Yeah, I made that reference. Hello, that movie. Anyway. Alright, is he gonna do that? Nope, he's not. Alright, get rid of his arm. I also like the fact that his arms just stay in the arena. It's like, you can't even like move around them, you have to kind of find your way around it. Alright. Yeah, so make sure you just dodge that. Do a couple side steps. Don't worry, it's kind of easy to avoid. The sound that Koloktos makes is actually really creepy. It sounds like a little girl. It's like a girl giggling. It's really eerie. I don't know why they did that, but kudos to Nintendo for playing with all the creepy aspects of this dungeon. I mean, sounds of like bones cracking, little girls giggling. Yeah, that's the makings of a horror movie right there. Kudos, Nintendo. Kudos. Now begins the actual phase 2, or phase 3 if you want to call this. 6 swords! Woohoo! Alright, now this guy's a little bit more menacing. He will do more damage to you, so when he attacks with 3 swords, make sure you get out the whip and sidestep. Now that you've done this, the swords will become highlighted, you can pick them up, and what you want to do, you want to head over, cut off his legs. Yeah, that just sounds really bad, but that's what you want to do. Or you can also cut off his arms, but I personally feel if you just cut off his legs, he can't do anything, because once you do that, go crazy on his center protecting plate and use a sword to attack the red orb. You cannot use your actual sword to attack the red orb at this point in the game. Or I mean, at this point in the boss battle. For some reason, it only works with the big sword that he has. I guess he evolved? I don't know. Anyway. That move where he swings like all 6 of his swords, that move lasts a really long time. And unless you get hit, he won't stop for like a minute or so. So just, if you don't want to get hit by that, just keep on moving. Alright, so now that we've removed his arms, rinse and repeat. Cut off the legs, break open the grating over his weak spot. And I don't get this. Like, sometimes it works only in one direction. Alright. So he should only take a couple more hits, one more round of this. But yeah, it's a really fun boss battle. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I mean, enjoy. And let me just show you guys what he does if you just avoid all of his attacks. Oh, you can also break down these columns if you want any hearts. I believe that's the only way you can get hearts in this boss battle, but anyway. Alright, now he's slowing down. I don't know about you guys, but I like the word automaton. It just makes it sound really cool. Ancient automaton. Okay, I should have sidestepped there, but oh well. Alright, buddy. Come on. Yeah, this dungeon really does not seem that long. It goes by really fast, but I mean, I guess that's also just relativity right there. You really enjoy something, you don't want it to end at all, so time just goes by really fast. I don't know, don't get me on the whole special relativity stuff. I personally try to understand it, but at the same time I don't. Anyway. Alright. One more time, there go your legs, and come on. Break open your chest plate! That is just creepy. That is just... Demon children... Demon... girls... possessed... Yeah, I have no idea what sixth sense of humor Girahim has, just possessing this automaton with the spirit of this demon girl. I don't know. Girahim just has a wicked sense of humor. And by wicked, I mean creepy. Creepy like none other. You can also now break open these columns with the sword. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous how Link can just hold this thing. He's like, Link, man up. It's funny that he can't get hit by these columns. It's like I'm walking right underneath these columns and I'm, oh, okay, I guess, never mind. I guess he can get hit by the columns. Oh well. Anyway. Refill up my heart that I just lost. And where's that heart container? There it is. Roll! You got a heart container! Alright. So let's head through the door and collect that sacred flame. Yeah, because that's why we're here in the first place, not to fight some cool bosses. Yeah. The flames of Farore have improved your sword, making it longer and sharp enough to do twice as much damage. Yeah, that improvement really does help out when you're fighting enemies. The sacred flame has purified the blade, enhancing its power. Alright. Alright, some interesting stuff happening there. We've upgraded our sword, making it twice as long. And, well, not twice as long, but just longer and doing twice as much damage. And we've also revealed, quite possibly, the piece of the Triforce. Ah, the sword you carry is different since I last saw you. Yes, I see it is much improved. To think the goddess' chosen hero is but a mere boy. Quite a twist. Blah 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 blah, yeah, we're still not powerful enough to wield the power of that blade, we must train further, blah 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 blah, yeah, stop telling me stuff I already know. It seems like the world just doubts on Link. Can someone give me a break? Seriously. Anyway, so now we want to head over to the Isle of Songs, learn the next song. I guess I can do it. I'll do it in the next part. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll stop the part right now. I need to first also make sure that this recording setup still works. Yeah, I'm still, like, learning how to use this new capture device. HD for the win! Alright, the next time when I see you guys, we're gonna head off to the Isle of the Songs. So, see you guys then. Oh yeah, it's called the Goddess Longsword. Hey guys, WaluigiWalkthrough's here with some more Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, and the last part we finished off the Ancient Cistern, upgraded our Goddess Sword to the Goddess Longsword, and we also uncovered a new piece of the Triforce or something like that. Between this part and the last part, or the last recording session if you technically put this part in with the boss battle. Well anyway, I headed off to Skyloft, I repaired my fortified shield, and I also got another heart potion. So yeah, or red potion, that's what you want to call it. Anyway, I highly recommend that you do that, because you don't want to lose your shield, especially if it's the best shield, or else you lose all those items that you collected, and that sucks. So, fortify your walls. Prepare yourself for the Battle of the North in the Kingdom of I don't know, every time I think of fortify now, I remember this commercial that plays on Pandora Radio. It's kind of funny. Like this lady, she goes, "Fortify your walls." I don't know. It's kind of funny. If you hear it, it's really amusing. But anyway, all right. So off to the Isle of the Songs we go. Oh come on, really? All right, one of you guys are gonna die. Hopefully this flying all looks really fluid in HD. Yeah, so the last part actually went pretty well with the recording, and it actually looks pretty good. So I don't know how flying looks yet, because I mean I'm kind of recording this now. So hopefully it looks pretty good. But the last recording looked way better than the previous parts of this Let's Play, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Of course, the Wii has its own graphical limitations, and you won't get 720p that's actual 720p. It's more like 480p, because it's basically how well the Wii can process only graphics. So anyway, let's strike the crest and learn a new melody. But I mean, it's good for what I've got. I mean, what I can do. I mean, at this point, it's up to the Wii to just be better. Well, I mean, I love the Wii. Well, anyway, I'll shut up. I sometimes just talk way too much, like now. Alright, so now that we've learned Nayru's Wisdom, which is a really pretty song, probably my favorite of the 3 songs that we're going to learn in the Isle of the Songs. Spoiler alert, sorry about that, but I mean, probably figured it out already. We have 3 Sacred Flames, 3 songs, yeah. Actually, I don't even remember the 3rd one. Anyway, yes, surprise, surprise, we're not actually heading off to Eldin Volcano for the next Sacred Flame, we're actually going to the Nayru Desert. Yeah, I was a little bit surprised by this, because I was like, wait, the first half of the game was forest, volcano, then desert. Yep, they've changed the order, which actually is not a bad thing, because technically this part of the game that we're about to go to the Nayru Desert is my favorite part of the game. It is just really fun and really nice. Yeah, it's like a big adventure. It's like an adventure within an adventure. Adventureception. Yeah, it really is. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to be giddy the entire time I'm playing this, and I'm also going to be really giddy when I'm practicing this. I'm really excited to practice it. Oh my gosh, I'm really just acting like a little kid right now. But I'm older than that, so let's head off to the Nayru Desert. Unfortunately, in order to uncover the next Sacred Flame, we have to do another trial gate. So, Silent Realm trial, so yeah. But luckily it's not that bad. I mean, I've practiced it, so it's really not that bad. It really isn't. Unless you have, like, if you have a pattern to it, then it's really not that bad. And how many times am I going to tell you guys it's not that bad? Do you guys trust me? Then good. I don't have to say it anymore. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to edit out this flying stuff yet. I first want to see how it's going to look in HD, so probably I'll keep it in for a couple parts, or especially in this part or this recording. I'm going to probably keep in all the flying segments, and I'll assess from there how it looks, and if it looks good, then I'll probably just never show it again. Yeah. Because I know flying in my last couple parts, or like since this walkthrough began, didn't really look that polished. So I'm hoping this looks really polished. Alright, so now let's fly down to the Nayru Desert, and specifically the checkpoint that is labeled Northern Desert. Or North Desert, yeah, let's go with North Desert. Alright, let's do this.